What up, baby? It's your boy, the ATX Sooner, back with another video. And today, I just wanted to, kind of bring things back down to reality for this Oklahoma team, for this Oklahoma fan base, because I got a feeling that if we don't contain ourselves right now, if we don't really lock in and realize what's going on right now, it could be very detrimental for us going forward in the season. All right. So I got y'all in OBS today. I kind of just wanted to go over the schedule with y'all, and kind of just let y'all know some things that really needs to be changed. Okay. Something that can literally, I feel like, bite us in the ass. And I know it's something that everybody's been talking about. It's just I'm not the only person to say this, but I'm just trying to get it through y'all's heads how detrimental this truly is. Okay, why we really have to figure this out. Now, let me make myself real small again. Okay. Oh, I'm not doing anything. One moment. There we go. Yeah, we learning. Okay. So shout out ESPN, right? So as you can see, let me see if I can make it bigger. All right. So as you can see, Texas is not the end all be all for Oklahoma. All right. We all know that this back half of the schedule is the the most the most crucial back half of a schedule possibly in not only Oklahoma history, but college football history as well. I mean, look at it. we South Carolina is no joke. Texas, wounded animals. You better be careful. We better not overlook them, which we're not. And then from that point forward, nothing but ranked teams. Mind you, this Texas team should be a ranked team. They should at least be top 25. For them to go from a top 10 team to out the top 25 is crazy. But it is what it is. Boo hoo for them. But that does suck for us too. That's a whole nother top 25 win that y'all just took off of our freaking schedule once we proceed to whoop their ass on Saturday. But going back to what I'm saying that's so detrimental is the running game. Okay? Now, Illinois State, Temple, and Kent State, you're supposed to be able to run against these teams. You're supposed to be able to establish the run game. You're supposed to be able to do whatever the hell you want with these teams. All right? You're Oklahoma. We're Oklahoma. When we step out on that field and we're playing Illinois State, we're playing Temple, we're playing Kent State, we do what we want, when we want, how we want to do it. Okay? And as you can look at these scores, 35-3, 42-3, 44-0, looks like we damn well did what we wanted to do in those games. But that's not all the way true. All right. Look at the high rushing yards. Okay. So we already know we've had an issue with running the ball all year. We understand that. But this is it's bad, y'all. It's bad. Okay. When Blaylock only rushes for a high of 42 yards against Illinois State, don't get me wrong. I want to say that damn near all our running backs got to carry the rock that game. But still, that's not good. 100 yards against Temple. Now, that's the one and only time we've had a running back reach the triple digits this year. And I'm not impressed by that neither. It's Temple. Kent State, 78. We didn't establish anything against Kent State. But the ones I care about the most is Michigan and Auburn. I could care less about Illinois State, Temple, or Kent State. Because we're not playing anymore Illinois State, Temples, or Kent States. It gets real from this point forward. We playing a whole bunch of Michigans and Auburns right now, all right? And a lot better teams than those two as well. Just being real with you. So let's look at this Michigan game, all right? Now, when your quarterback is John Mateer, you expect him to have to to be dominant in the run game. And of course, against Michigan, you're gonna do whatever you can to win the game. Any of these teams that we're playing, you're gonna do what you can do to win the game. But I have a problem with this. I have a problem with no running back having more than 25 yards on the ground. Okay? And that's within, come on now, 6 carries, 24 yards, 9 carries, 24 yards, 4 carries, 9 yards. This Jaden out. 4 carries, 9 yards. Blaylock, our number one running back, 9 carries, 24 yards. Javante Barnes actually had himself a okay day because to me, 4 or greater average is a great day for me. You know, I'm taking that. I'm cool with that. You average more than John Mateer, even though John Mateer had way more yards than you did. 50 to be exact. But red flag, number one. We came out of that Michigan game understanding Michigan had a really good front seven. And that's another thing that, you know, ain't really being talked about when it comes to this rushing offense, which you actually do got to give it, you got to, you know, you got to put that out there. You got to let it be known. Michigan has a dominant front seven. Auburn has a very good front seven, okay? So when you look like this against Michigan, is it something to be mad about? I don't know. I just see ourselves playing tougher competition than this Michigan Wolverines team we played, okay? And it was early in the year, you know, first time your quarterback goes on a road game, freshman quarterback. The odds were stuck in our favor at the end of the day. You know, Brent Venables, defensive goblin, he feasts whenever it comes to those situations. But let's go to Auburn. Again, John Mateer, 29 yards. But for Torrey Blaylock to have 13 yards and 11 carries, 1.2 yards a carry, and then it not getting any better from there. It not getting any better from there. What are we doing, man? Like what is? Come on, it's not good. And when you go back to this schedule right here, you gotta play Ole Miss, you gotta play Tennessee, you gotta play Bama, Missouri, LSU, South Carolina, Texas. It's a red flag, and that is something that I can guarantee. This ain't no if, this ain't no maybe, this ain't none of that. I can guarantee that if we don't figure out a way to run the ball, we dropping at least 2 games. At least 2 games. And I hate saying that. I don't like saying that. Is a 10-2 Oklahoma team good enough to make the playoffs? You damn well right. It should be, because, I mean, if we lose, look at the competition. You know, but that's just something that I feel like is that could be very detrimental to this team. Okay, we have to establish the run. Okay, I understand that last year it took a while. Last year, let me make myself big because I'm done looking at this schedule. We know we got a gauntlet. We know what's going on to go forward. But last year, we didn't establish the run till what, the Bama game, really? That's whenever the run started to bust open. It's got to be before that this year, okay? And we're not creeping up on nobody this year. We're undefeated right now, as we should be. And that's another thing. That's another thing I wanted to bring up about y'all. Us, not y'all, us. We feel real good about ourselves right now. And, you know, you're a 5-0 team, top 10 team. You should feel good about yourself. This is something that, you know, you got to be proud about. But look at this. Man, let me make myself small again. I'm sorry. Look at that. Look at that schedule, okay? We beat Illinois State, Michigan, Temple, Auburn, and Kent State. Illinois State, who knows? Who are they? Nobody knows. Temple, who are those? We don't know who they are. Kent State, wow, great game. Nobody cares. Auburn, Jackson Arnold is exactly who he was last year. We know who he is. That's not really that impressive of a win. Michigan, I give it to her. I give it to Michigan. Look pretty good against Nebraska. So Michigan could be a powerhouse in the Big Ten going forward. We never know. We still gotta wait to see what Michigan does, and I think they don't play anybody either, really. So kudos to being undefeated, but we should be undefeated. Okay, we ain't really played nobody better than us yet. This Texas game doesn't only come with bragging rights. This Texas game doesn't only mean that, I get to go throughout the whole year and wear this hat everywhere I go. I had to retire this hat last year. This is the first week I've been able to wear this damn hat. I've had to retire this hat. I don't want to retire this hat this year. But this Texas game means a lot more than what we think it does. Can we lose to Texas and be okay? Yes, we can. But look at the schedule going forward. Look at the schedule going forward. So, when I ask that question again, can we lose to Texas and be okay? The answer is not really yes. The answer to that can be the difference between not a 10-2 Oklahoma and an 8-4 Oklahoma. I'm just saying, y'all, we gotta get our heads out the sky. We gotta push our noses down, cause it's starting to look stuck up around here. We ain't done much yet. We haven't done much yet. We can't run the damn ball. John Mateer's hurt. Is he coming back for the Texas game? I believe so. I do believe so. But is he going to be healthy enough to make it throughout the rest of the year? We don't know the answer to that question yet. I would assume that he's not going to play if we had to worry about that at all. But the style of play that John Mateer has, it'll get you hurt, So we can't even guarantee that we have John Mateer throughout the rest of the year. So understand that the road just begun. It's not even close to being over yet. Don't feel too good about yourselves right now, because we did it, and we did it in a fashionable way. Looking at these scores, it looked cool and all that. John Mateer being a Heisman Trophy candidate, it looked cool. It feels good. And it should feel good going off of the year that we had last year. You're damn right it feels good. But don't get your head too stuck up in the sky, Oklahoma. We still got some boys to go through. We still got them boys to go through. And one last point before I get off of here. We've only been away from home one time this year. Okay? You understand that, right? We have been comfortable at home all year long. Think that don't make a difference? You ain't been watching too much college football. We gotta realize that the road is a lot more bumpy going forward. We got to go to South Carolina, which I think we're going to come out with a dub. We got to go to Tennessee. We got to go to Bama. Hey, I'm just saying, y'all. I'm not saying to lose hope in the team. I'm not saying to lose faith in the team. I believe this team can go undefeated. I believe that this team that we have in 2025 is talented enough to win out. Would I be mad if they dropped a game or two? I wouldn't. As long as we're in the playoffs. But I believe that this team has the capabilities to win out. But I also understand that we ain't did too much of nothing yet. So that belief is just a belief. That belief is just faith. We haven't really put the tape on the field to show that we're better than these teams. So until we can do that, until we can realize the defense, until the offense is starting to look like that defense, there's no question. You can't deny the strength of this Oklahoma defense. This Oklahoma defense is the best defense in the country, and you can say that. Everybody in the nation can say that and be confident in that. Who's the best defense in the nation? Oklahoma. You feel confident when you say that because it's vicious. But this offense, although a lot better than last year, is still questionable. Why? Not because John Mateer is a great quarterback. Not because Ben Arbuckle is a great offensive coordinator. It's questionable because we don't know if we can run the ball. And in order to win big games, we're going to need that running game. Can we do what we did against Michigan, hold the ball for 8 minutes? That was amazing. And that's what is good to know that that's the thing that's in our bag. But is it consistent? We don't know. We haven't been in that situation yet. We haven't been in that scenario to where it had to be. But hey, who knows? Maybe Superman Mateer can continue to, put the team on his back, or ride the defense and win out. I believe we can win out, y'all. I'm not sitting here trying to make y'all feel like, like we should be hopeless here. I'm not sitting here trying to make y'all feel any less than, what we've shown on tape. Because we do look good. That is a fact. We do look good. I'm just trying to get everybody on the same page. We ain't done too much of nothing yet. All right. And with that number 6 right beside our name, we're the hunted. We don't have the luxuries of creeping around like we did last year being the hunters. We're the hunted now. So Oklahoma, can we do that? I believe so. And y'all know exactly why we have to do that. First, before I say that, y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? If y'all made it this far throughout the video, you clearly are enjoying the content. It's free to subscribe. It's free to send a like. And guess what? It'll make me feel great. Nah, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But, yeah, man. Y'all know why we can do this. Y'all know why we have to do this. It's in our DNA. Baby. Bye.